Hello peeps! Hi! Welcome back to a new video. Yes, I haven't posted a video last month because I got quite busy. Well, no, actually, I'm working on two big projects for university right now. Those are like animating projects, and right now I'm right in the middle of those projects, and that's not the only reason. Actually, I did some upgrades on my home for this video, and they took a lot of time, more time than I thought, and also more money than I had on my budget. First thing I want to tell you, this bad boy of a table over here, this for sure is the main character of this video. I don't want to show you the end result yet, because it's part of the video, the process, the whole thing doing it. It took me so long, around almost 30 hours. During the process, I lost my dignity and I lost my soul. I had some bigger plans for this video, so I thought when I wait one more month, I can try to save some more money to get all the stuff that I want to do, and also then I have like 2 months instead of 1 month for filming and preparing all the upgrades on my home. But guess what? I'm still broke, so I cannot afford all the things. So this is all I could do with all my available time and money. I told myself and you guys that I want to post a video once a month. So hurry on! Let's get right to it. One thing that I had in mind for so long. I moved in here like 1 year ago, and right in the beginning I was like, I want to paint my table, because at a friend's home, hello Tina, I saw her table in the living room and it looked so beautiful. It was like some flower pattern and the background of the table was black. I really liked it, you know? And now 1 year later, I decided to make this project of my table. So yeah, let me show you this. So yeah, that's the table. It's not made out of wood. It's a plastic situation over here. So I got a white primer and some sandpaper, cause the little that I knew was to sand the table before painting it. Yeah. So I sanded this table like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Let me show you how loud it is. Damn freaking loud. I miss my vacuum cleaner. At this point, it was not really working anymore, so it's on a landfill already. Then I used wet wipes, and I lost my patience, so I used like a blow dryer. After the recharge of my system, I applied the primer. Look at this good-looking, fresh painted coat. And this is just a friendly reminder to myself, because otherwise I would mess up the table already. Damn girl, you're funny! At this point, I was so confused, because the label said something like, before each coat, lightly sand and clean the surface after drying. So I asked people on my Instagram, because I was like, huh? Do I have to sand the table again? Like, I painted the primer. You know, do I have to sand the primer? So they told me, yeah, I indeed have to sand the table again. I realized I just have the wrong sandpaper. So I headed back to the hardware store to get some finer sandpaper, K200 or K400 of the texture, you know what I mean? After sanding and cleaning this table again, it was time to think about the pattern. I knew that I wanted to combine the flowers with some geometric shapes, but that's it. Then I finally figured out that I wanted to use circles instead of the squares, so I used like different objects like my bucket, the can for the paint, or like a lid of a pot, and yeah, like a vase, whatever decoration situation. Also for the small circuits I used like the candle, like the tea candle. Is it the English word tea candle? Yeah, might be. And then I started painting the flowers. Do you want to see this without me talking all the time? Yeah, you do. So here's a short break. Oh, hey! You know, I filmed this because I want to show you I'm wearing matching outfits with my table. Or at least like matching colors. Yeah, you see. Just look at this. There's already some paint on it, yeah. Same, sister. I realized that I accidentally bought gray instead of white, so I went back to the hardware store again and switched to gray paint with cream white. And started coloring the pattern. It took me so long, and I don't know, at some point I didn't like how it looks like. It reminded me of like the sky in Bikini Bottom, like the flowers, you know? After coloring more than the half of the table, I really didn't know what to do anymore. Like, should I continue this pattern or should I do something different? This pattern was haunting me in my dreams. Let's get back to it later on, okay? Send help. So I saw my bathroom and I had my bathroom. So what I did first, I changed my shower curtains, and I bought this curtain on Amazon for €16.99. The fabric is polyester, so they say it's waterproof. Also, at the bottom of the curtain, it contains like magnets, which are like weights for the curtain, so it won't stick to your skin. So I want to get rid of this problem because I hated it a lot. So that's why I thought it's a good idea to buy this curtain. But then I realized it's still not long enough, even that I thought it's long enough when I buffed it. So I had to add those plastic rings again from the old curtain. Ew. And I just checked the reviews on the curtain, of course. I found like a really random review, and I want to read it to you. Shower curtain that enhanced our shared shower experience. Okay, beautiful craftsmanship in my favorite color, green. The material feels high quality and water no longer splashes where it shouldn't. At first, my girlfriend wasn't too thrilled, since she could no longer watch me in the shower. But now she joins me instead. The easy installation and perfect length are also worth mentioning. Showering is now even more fun. Okay, so my conclusion to the curtain. It's really life-changing.
Life-changing.
I don't have this problem anymore that the curtain is sticking to my skin. Also, my friend said it's a big upgrade. It's really doing what it's supposed to do, so I'm really happy with this curtain. The price is totally fine. In my case, it's still not long enough, but you know, at least there are no cable ties included anymore, so I can get over it. It's totally fine. I'm happy. I wouldn't change it. Maybe I would go for a different color the next time, but right now, I like it. It's good. What in the ugly soap dispenser is this? I have all the stuff up here because my bathroom is small and I don't have space for like a small cabinet. And I was looking for small boxes, but I couldn't find some with the right dimensions. And look at this. Why is the soap dispenser so wobbly? Yeah, after checking the bottom, I realized the bottom is totally uneven. I guess I have to sand it as well. It's so much fun. What is a video of mine without causing some mess? Yeah, exactly. Nothing. I bought like a jewelry tray. I can't pronounce this word. Jewelry. Schmuck. In Germany we say schmuck. A tray for your schmuck. Oh, and look at this cutie. I got this from my older sister. I love it so much. It's so cute. And it's still messy up there. I still hate it. So this is how I left my table behind for a few days. And next I took this photo and I continued the pattern digital on my tablet to see if I would like it. And no, I can't continue like this. So I drew some different ideas on my tablet until finally I got something that I really liked. So yeah, then I had to decide if I want like the background of the pattern black or white. You know, my original idea was to paint the table completely black. I just realized it would have taken such a long time to paint all the gaps black. So I decided to go with white. Maybe go with a cream white. It will look better. I started painting the cream white and there was a mistake. Just this part here, you know? It's not a big part, but it took me like almost 2 hours or something. And then I had a look at it and I realized I hate it. It looks like old and dirty. So I stopped and then I had to wait until it's dry again so I can overpaint it with just a clean white. This drove me crazy. So in the meantime, I finished the pattern of the smallest circles. The next mistake that I did, I thought because of the pencil marks, I thought when I erase it, I would damage it. So I got this brilliant idea to paint all the pencil marks with white on top. Ah, I hate it. It's so uneven and ugly. I just stopped for the day. I couldn't continue. It was just a mess at this point. I did so many mistakes already. And the next day, I just tried to erase all the pencil marks and it worked without a problem. The only thing that happened, I got a blister on my finger because I had to put a lot of pressure on it during erasing. It was kind of hard to remove. Then it was finally time for the top coat. I was dead ass confused because I bought like a clear coat, but as you can see, it's not clear. It's like white to milky situation. So I don't know, whatever, and I just trusted the process. It's my first time, okay? So please don't judge my non-existing knowledge about painting tables and furniture and whatever. It's my first time, okay? Okay, don't judge, please. I knew like in the next day I would go to my parents' home and one friend was sleeping at my home for 1 week, so I wanted to change the sheets of my bed. And you see, the bed is pretty close to my table. And you know what happens when you have a newly painted table and when you shake the sheets like the dust is all in the air? What happens? Yes, right. All the dust particles, all of them are inside the top coat. I really messed up. So they're in here forever. They're part of this table, like every flower. It's just part of the art piece, I guess, at this point. You know, it's my first time that I painted a table. I never painted any furniture ever in my life. And I was super confused throughout the process. Such a long journey to get to the final result. And you know what? I hated the final result in the beginning. Yeah, it's kind of a toxic relationship. But hey, it's here anyways now, so stay tuned. If you think I already did enough mistakes, no. It's my specialty to do one mistake after the other. I have one more thing. The first time I used this table, it was like 5 or 7 days later after I finished it. And I just ate like arugula or rocket salad. But my fridge is so small, so the rocket salad was too much at the back of my fridge. So it was kind of frozen, like the half of the package. I put out the frozen leaves, put it on my table and kept it there for, I don't know, 5 minutes or something. Look, so these stains over here, oh my god, there's so many of them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's because of the rocket salad. Yeah. If I knew that the rocket salad would destroy my table and leave a yellow stain, I can't get over this. I just can't get over this. So I asked ChatGPT, my boyfriend, why is this not possible to remove? So this is the answer of ChatGPT.
The yellow stains happen because your freshly painted table hasn't fully cured yet, even after a week, making it vulnerable to staining. When the frozen rucola thawed, it released plant juices with pigments and acids. These soaked into the still soft paint and caused a chemical stain, not just surface dirt, which is why you can't wipe it off. What to try? Gently rub with baking soda paste or a magic eraser. Use diluted vinegar. Test first. If that fails, you may need to lightly sand and repaint the area. Next time, avoid placing food or wet items on painted surfaces until fully cured, 2 to 4 weeks.
Like, this can't be real. This can't be real. I want to throw this table out of my window. At this point, I can't deal with this anymore. I thought the process of doing this table would be like the most difficult part, but living with this table is even more difficult. I can't live with this table. This table, it feels like it's my kid. I have to be attentive. I have to take care about this table. I'm not ready to be a mom and I don't know what to do. Maybe selling this table. I'm a bad man, but I want to get rid of my problem, okay? So yeah, this is the cost breakdown. This table, when it was new, it was like 55 euro. The materials that I needed, like the paint, the brushes and everything, it was like around 85 euro. Also, the labor that I did on this table, the work, the hell of a time, it was around like between 25 to 30 hours. And when I go with the minimum wage of Germany, it's like 12 euro and 82 cents per hour. The value of the table will be a total of 524 euro and 60 cents, like minimum. Just forget about the stains and the dust particles. If you have any tips for me, like in any case that I want to paint another furniture, if you have experience with this, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much if you have some more tips for me. My conclusion for this table, it totally drove me nuts. And as I said, I hated it in the beginning, but I like it quite a lot right now. And now it's definitely more stressful to eat on this table than before. But hey, other people have kids on purpose and they go through even more stress. So I have this table now. Do you see this? Cause I do. I got the most beautiful and cute lava lamp ever. Damn girl, you look hot. It's standing right next to my bed, and when I can't fall asleep, I just watch the bubbles going up and down. It's giving me some relaxation because I always have to keep myself busy, and this helps me with sleeping instead of watching my phone and yeah, that stuff. Off to the next construction site. Do you see this? It's a whole mess. You can't see my wigs underneath anymore, so I need a solution for this. I like to change my hair quite a lot, but I stopped dyeing my hair like 2 years ago, so I started to braid in different colors on my hair because I'm addicted. I can't stop changing my hair, so I want every color, believe it or not, but I started dyeing my hair back in 1st grade. The first color that I had was red, and then in 4th grade I already had black hair, and in 5th grade blonde hair. And then in my teenage years, I started to be a hairdresser. And this is when my addiction got totally out of hand. Yeah. In 2020, I changed my hair color every 3 months. I went from blue to green to pink to orange. I had every color, you know. Honestly, my closet is a hair studio now. I got a lot of things to do. When I look at this now, I feel like I'm dealing with hair now. Ah, such a relief. This looks so much better now. With this we can work. Okay, let me tell you about my other plans that I had. Before I knew that I run out of time and run out of money. One thing which is kind of really important because I sit a long time in the day on my desk and my back is hurting already. So what I wanted to do is to get like a high adjustable desk for sitting and standing to switch during the day. And also I wanted to get a chair because this chair here, it's not fitting, it's not matching my color scheme because it's dark green. So I want to switch the chair as well. Also because it's not the most comfortable chair. And I also wanted to do some more pom-poms, like this pillow over here as like decoration. For example, I don't like how this looks like. I don't know this combination over here. So I would prefer to do like some more pom-poms and then I can put the pom-poms on top. This would look cuter, I guess. Also, since I got this lava lamp, what I also wanted to do, to paint some cow spots on my frame of my bed to match my whole vibe over here, like some crazy patterns, because I love animal print, but I have no time left, okay? And yeah, this would be my other plans, which I couldn't realize. I really don't have like the biggest hopes that I can earn money with YouTube one day. I'm doing this for fun right now. But if you want to support me for my upcoming projects, you can subscribe my channel. It's for free. So someday I could afford like a more back-friendly chair and desk, I guess. Until then, I have to lay down in bed to get rid of my back pain and play Fae Farm. Do you guys know Fae Farm? It's quite addicting. Okay, you guys, it was fun. I hope you felt entertained with my struggles of life. And I wouldn't recommend to paint a table, to be honest, but I would recommend to play some Fae Farm. Yeah, then see you next time, I guess. Okay, bye. I'm not lazy, okay? I'm not. I'm just addicted to Fae Farm. Bye bye. What the hell am I doing? It's a hard workout. It's a hard workout.